can I just go look for someone slim? Guys?
That's where the double standards come in for me.
Now DM.
And also love your body.
I can get a man if I want to.
Yeah. Why are you not doing the same thing? I'm just gonna keep quiet now.
You know, do not look for someone else and then try to turn them into a type.
You finish typing that.
Bye. Keep your opinion to yourself. Choke
no
on
one
it.
wants it. You did choke.
Okay. Waka benga waka daru. Trust me, nobody can take your place. You're a gift straight from God that's created to.
It's very weird. Trust me. What are you doing? Hi guys, welcome back. I can't breathe. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Yemrai Shutu. Keep up with the vibes. In today's video, I have the one and only, the beautiful. Introduce yourself, ma'am.
I'm Tanaka, but people call me Tanna.
I'm gonna put her handle somewhere on the screen so that you guys can go and follow her. Today's video, I wouldn't say it's highly requested, but people requested it. Straight after I uploaded the body shaming one from my perspective, people were like, dude, can we have another video with someone, you know, on the other end of the spectrum? And I was like, who is that English? Who better to do it with? Who would be yo than Tanaka? So yeah, I reached out to her and she was like, let's do it. So here we are today. We're basically going to be talking about body shaming. I know you guys have heard from my point of view, but we're also going to be hearing what she's gone through, how she's managed to say and you know, move on with life. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be talking about today. If I keep on touching my hair, but yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Please don't forget to
like, comment, share,
subscribe.
Yeah.
Guys, road to 1K. 1K will do the thing. I think the first thing that we're going to cover is, what was it again? Basically how we've been body shamed, when it started and stuff like that. So I'll start, just in case you didn't watch the other video, which I'm going to suggest somewhere up there. Please go watch it. I've always been small, grew up small, pretty much my whole life I've been small, and you know, people always come across with these little comments, pretty skinny, you should eat, you know, stuff like that. How has it been with you? Like, have people been really...
Well, between the age of, let's say 1 till I was like 7, I was small.
Okay.
Very small.
Okay.
And then, so I moved to Botswana, and you know, with GMOs and stuff, you just grow.
The chicken.
It literally took me one holiday to grow so
Yeah.
big. And then from that point, guys, little things like even my mom's friends would come in and be like, hi Tanaka, and wakura. I'm already from 5. And guys, I was only like in grade 4 or grade 5 at that point in time, and I'm like, what? And you know, those little things, and I'll think, am I too big? But when I went to school and I saw the kids, I was like, but I'm not that big.
I'm fine.
And even when I would like visit my granny back in them, guys,
so
the kids in the road would sing back then it wasn't that deep, so
yeah, I feel like when you're a child, you're just like, you know what, it's fine. But then when you start to grow older, that's when you're like,
it kicks in.
Yeah, like this is not nice at all.
Right.
You know what, the thing is, I think when people say those things, right, I don't want to say that they don't want to be mean, but because the thing is, they are being mean, but then I don't think they realize how much of an impact it makes in someone's life. Guys, okay, as much as self-love is a thing, you know, you love your body and stuff, people saying mean things about your body is not going to help you in any way.
True.
That's the truth, because it sinks in, doesn't it?
So much, and you just start overthinking.
Relatives, close people. Like, right? Be the ones that are closest to you that will be saying all those things. How do you run away from that? Can you even run away from
it?
Because they're always there.
Shut it out, like, okay, whatever.
And then, what was your initial reaction to it? How did you react to, like, how did you feel?
As I grew, I began to see, okay, no, these people are trying to say I'm too big and I've got to lose weight. At some point, I did work out. It was a school thing, and we would run around the school, and I lost so much weight to the point where when I got home, my mom was like, what? Are you sick or something?
You're in boarding school?
Yeah, I was in boarding school. Are you sick or something? I'm like, I know. And again, it took me one holiday to gain all that weight back. So it's something that stays with you. Yes, I did work out and I lost weight, but I got back to square one again. People say the exact same thing. They didn't even acknowledge the fact that I did lose weight.
That's where the double standards come in for me. Because you're saying that I should lose weight. Fine, I've lost it. Why are you not doing the same thing? I'm just going to keep quiet now.
You know?
No, make it make sense. And then when I go back, now you have something to say.
All the time.
Would you say that it's part of your genetics? Like, do you have people in your family who are just naturally?
Yeah, my mom, my brother also followed after my mom. Me too.
And the thing is, some people don't understand that, guys. It's honestly simple science. If it's in your family, how are you gonna run away from that?
You know, even if I lose it, I'm just gonna go back if I don't maintain.
And people need to be fine with not everyone looking the same. We can't all be the same. In my last video, I remember mentioning this. Imagine if we all looked the same. Okay, yeah, when you were younger, it didn't really get you as much, but then I'm sure as you know, grew up and stuff, it started to get into the heat. How did it affect you? Like, what changed in a way?
Some days, on the bad days when I do think about it,
Yeah.
I wake up, I don't eat. Like, if I eat, I'll continue growing. Especially like this lockdown period. I grew so much because I was at home doing nothing, of course. So on a bad day, guys, I literally don't eat. I could have one meal and I still keep growing, and I wondered, okay,
So what's
what am I doing wrong? Usually this whole weight loss thing is about, it's 80% diet. Working out is just a
extra?
Yeah.
No one should have to go through that, you know. If you're going to say, okay, I'm not going to eat, it shouldn't be because people are going to say, oh my gosh, you're going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. You should be saying, okay, I don't eat because I'm not hungry. Do you get what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I don't think anyone should have to do that. And honestly, I'm so sorry that you've had to go through that, because I can only imagine, like from my point of view, right, I realized that there's something, because I was doing a bit of research, I realized that there's something that is called thin privilege, which basically means that you don't have to worry about certain things, like if you eat, you're going to grow. You don't have to worry about getting into a shop and not finding clothes that will fit you. Yes, sometimes I'll walk into a shop and I'll be like, okay, I want to try these shorts on, and then they're not going to be, you know, my size, but then I can still get them adjusted. Whereas people of a larger structure will get into a shop and they won't even find something that is going to fit their body.
Yeah,
So
that's tough.
thin privilege is actually a thing. So I think people should be able to sympathize and be like, you know what, like, you really don't need to make that comment about someone. It is not necessary. People react differently. Some people are going to say, you know what, I don't care. Some people are going to say, I don't like this, and stuff like that. So I think people just need to be nicer to one another. My initial reaction to being body shamed, I think I was confused, to be fair, because none solutions busy. I was like, what do you mean? I'm just kidding. For what? For who?
You
like,
know.
who are you saying I'm to? Who are you comparing me to? Do you get what I mean? I think I then slowly developed that, you know, mentality. Honestly, I'll be like, you know what? It's my life. I feel healthy, and I'm sure you do as well.
Yes, I do.
So why should I be taking all this information that you're giving me? What else? How do you think you managed to get through it? Was it people telling you you're beautiful? Did you watch people of a similar size? How did you get through it?
Yeah, I did watch people of a similar size, because, you know, even like some of my friends, I'll look at them, like some of them are even bigger than me, but they still live their life carefree and they don't care what people say. And then also around the time Lizzo started singing, Lizzo has this carefree, I'm big, yes, but I wear what I want.
She does.
She instantly became my spirit animal. And I'm like, I can do this too, guys. I used to wear jeans and t-shirts, and that was it. I would never buy short skirts or shorts. Even my mom knew, but I was very shy
about that.
Yeah, and I was like, I can also be like this. And when I started wearing short stuff and open stuff, the people who came to me and were like, oh my god, you look so nice, wow, and all that. And that also like boosted my confidence a lot. Basically just watching other big girls do their thing.
And you'd be like, I can do that too. And the thing is, you can. Especially with the clothes matter. I think people should be allowed to wear what they feel comfortable. In the sense that if you feel comfortable in a short skirt, go ahead.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I think that the only thing that I'd have to say for that is that if you're not comfortable in the thing and you just want to prove a point, then there's a bit of an error. Because the thing is, if you're not comfortable in it, it's going to show that you're not comfortable in what you're wearing. And if it's a short skirt, go for it. You know, honestly, look good. Doesn't want to look good, you know? And I think also when it comes to dealing with it, I think acknowledging that body shaming is a thing. Because the thing is, I think sometimes people, you hear it, right? And you're like, nah. You know, you just brush it off and you're like, no, it's not a thing, you know. But then actually accepting that, okay, here I am being body shamed and I have to get past it. Because I feel like if you don't accept it, you're not going to be able to get through it.
Yeah, that's so true.
So you need to accept, Kuti, this is what's happening to me.
And this is who I am.
Exactly. And thank you for that part. And this is who I am. So just accepting it. And I think also people who then do body shame, they also have to acknowledge that they're body shaming people. Because I think it's a two-way thing.
But usually it's the people who are insecure that usually body shame. Like, let's say one of the family members, could be their sister or their mom. It's always those type of people who tend to body shame
exactly
people.
They want to project their insecurities onto other people. Don't do that.
So,
Please don't do that. It's not worth
Yeah.
it. Once you receive body shaming and stuff, right, being mean to the people that are body shaming you is not going to help in any way. Because
True.
they're not okay. So you being mean to them is really not going to help the situation. I think just say, I don't like that, please stop. And you know, that's where the conversation should
why
end.
just ignore, guys?
Yeah.
Really, I
That's
literally
another
do
thing.
bad. Hey, you're gaining weight, so am I eating the groceries?
Do you know what
that
it is?
I
I used to ignore. And then sometimes it just bother me so much. I'm like, leave me alone.
No, but don't normalize it, guys.
See, that's the thing. There's a fine line between accepting it and normalizing it. Why should we even live in a world where people are being shamed? for
You
the
know,
way
we're all different, guys. Different shapes and sizes.
we don't look the same. So I mean facially and stuff. So why should we look the same physically? In terms of our bodies?
Exactly.
I feel like with body shaming, right? It's been, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's been embedded in our culture, right?
So true.
To the point that people are starting to normalize it, like what she was saying. And I think people are being robbed of opportunities. And like when you actually look at it on a bigger scale, sometimes people of a larger structure, when they go for job interviews and stuff, they're told that you're too big. So you can't get a job.
Even like with sports and school. So hey, you're too big.
In what words does that make
And we'll
sense?
just be like,
I guess if I'm not good at the sport, okay, fair and fine, right? But then if I'm good at it, why should you choose someone who's smaller simply because of the way they look?
nine.
Like, you didn't even saying it out loud, like, it doesn't make any sense. And when you look at it, the people that go through fat shaming have it way worse. And this is why I really sympathize, you know. I said this in the previous, sorry guys, I'm going to keep on referring to the previous video. But with fat shaming, it's more of what is it again? Systematic exclusion, and skinny shaming is more of an individual aggression. And what I mean by this is that with fat shaming, they're being excluded from things like job interviews, you know, sports and stuff like that. Like, people make it a point to segregate them and say, no, you can't be here because you're of a, you know, larger structure. Whereas with skinny shaming, firstly, with skinny shaming in the Europes and something, whatever, it's attractive to be, you know, slim and stuff like that. So it's not really an oppression, it's more of just individual, you know, aggression. So people come to you and be like, you're so skinny. So people of a larger structure actually have it way worse. You can't even compare the two.
Yeah,
They
true.
really, like, you can't compare.
It's a
the
lot
two.
to take in, guys.
Yeah. What would you say you've gained from? I know there's nothing much to gain, but what would you say you've gained from body shaming and stuff?
I'll be honest, I don't know, with me, when I'm demotivated by someone, I just tend to gain more confidence. So I think that's what I do.
And I think that's a really good thing to take, honestly. Some people would say, ish, you know what, I got demotivated, I stopped posting pictures and stuff. But then if you took something as big as confidence, that is honestly great. I think, what did I take from it? Maybe confidence, yeah, but then that's not what I really took from it. I now have the knowledge that, okay, when I was young, right, I used to think the world is nice, the world is perfect, it's roses, it's milk, it's nice. I realized that it's not nice. And as much as that is not a good thing to take, I think it's something that you need in life for you to realize that not everyone is always going to be nice to you. And not everyone is always going to be okay with who you are. And you have to be okay with that. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but then you have to be okay with people not being okay with you. And from that, I then realized that it's okay to do whatever you want. It's okay to wear, you know, short skirts. Boob. What are those tops called? Boob tube.
Yeah, crop tops.
Crop tops.
We'll wear them with these poopers, guys.
Literally, it's okay to be you at the end of the day. And also, I think empowering other people of similar sizes as well. I have friends who are also small, and I also have friends of, you know, a bigger structure, and telling them that, you know, you're beautiful, sis, like, work it.
Make someone's day, even lifetime.
It really does. And also, yes, one of the big things that I took from it is that not all guys, by the way, I'm sure there's more types of body shaming that we're just not going to cover because we can't relate. But then the forms of body shaming are not always interchangeable. Like, you can't always compare them. Even though Tanaka and I have gone through similar situations and stuff, and even though we've been hurt, we can't compare them. Do you get what I mean? Firstly, we're two different individuals and we've dealt with them differently, so you really can't compare.
I also told myself, okay, I might be big, but I can also live as a small person. Like I can get a man if I want to. Yeah, niggas who like girls, boyfriends who are in our DMs. I'm playing. Maybe.
Maybe she's playing.
We're all the same at the end of the day. You go to school, I go to school. You drive, I drive. You eat, I eat.
And she drives a nice car, by the way. Just putting it out there. I think that's
we're all the same.
We're all the same at the end of the day. We really are.
You're tall, I'm short. You're slim, I'm big. You know?
Yeah.
Be nice, guys.
It does not cost a thing. And I think the other thing maybe that people mistake as well is that if we're saying that we've been body shamed, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be for people who don't look like me. Like for instance, look at me and Tanaka, we're here, we're chatting. It doesn't mean that I'm only going to play with small people. Do you get what I mean? So that's how some people take it. They'll be like, no, now you're saying that you don't like other people of different sizes. Who said that?
Nice. Not even like that, guys. Even if you look at my friends, out of all my friends, I think I'm the biggest. As for me, I look up to, the first person is my mom, guys. Guys, my mom will rock anything. Back then I used to be like, I don't wear shorts, I'm too big for this. But guys, when I see my mom wearing shorts, guys, I'd be like, I can also do this.
And
that
you
was
can.
the first person to like help me
Overcome it.
Yeah. And then also Lizzo, guys.
She's the one.
She's the one.
For confidence.
I love it.
It's so contagious. It's so boom. Like it's there. It's so nice to see when people are really doing this.
So
like,
if you're a big girl like me, guys, don't stress yourself. Worse off if it's genetic, guys. Because if you lose weight, you're just going back to square one again if you don't maintain it. So don't starve yourself. Eat, girl. Eat everything you want. Just make sure you're healthy.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're healthy. Taking walks is healthy. Even jogs. You don't need to go to the gym. Don't be forced to do things you don't want. I've told myself, there are points, yes, I wanted to go to the gym, but I told myself, you know what?
If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Like, I feel like one thing that I've always said is that if you find yourself doing things for people, stop.
Exactly, that is so true.
I think the thing with doing things for people is that I was saying that I think that comes with seeking validation from other people, and once those people don't give you that, validation that you need, you're going to start drowning.
Exactly.
So if you do it for yourself, however, you're going to be happy. Because you're not doing it for anyone else. So even if people don't comment or people don't do anything, you're gonna be like, fine, because you're doing it for yourself. So don't do it for anyone else, girl. Do it for yourself. And also love your body. I think I say this in every single video of mine. Self and
love yourself, guys, because no one else will do it for you. I've had niggas coming to me saying, hey, you need to lose weight. Hey, Askana, just go look for someone slim, guys. For housekeeping better, let's
stop there. Housekeeping better.
Look for your type. Do not look for someone else and then try to turn them into a type.
It really doesn't work like that, guys. So please stop it. If you can't reach Nikki and then you say, okay, let me go to Yemu and then try give her an S, that's not gonna work with me. Sometimes gents, I don't know where they get this audacity from.
Excuse me, sir. Okay, after I've lost weight and then Torambana, then what?
Are you gonna give it back to me?
Nice.
Are you going to give it back to me?
If you're dating me and you tell me to lose weight, best believe.
It's over. Just you finish typing that.
Bye. Because you can't do that here, sir.
Honestly, that is actually so rude. It's like me coming to you, right? Let's say you're slim, you're a guy who's slim, and say, you know what, I want you to have muscles. Go to the gym.
Imagine.
Some weights,
Because if you've gone for a tall skinny guy, he will stay like that. That's his choice.
Exactly. It's not yours to make for him. I think it just comes back to being nice to everyone and date your type.
Yeah, please. Anna, babe, you need to eat.
Anna, baby, you need to eat. I think it's the small things that we don't realize. I was having this conversation with my sisters yesterday where they were basically saying that if you have self-love, you'll be able to take yourself out of dark situations and stuff like that.
Once you do that, it blocks all this negativity around. I'm telling you, right now there are open messages in my phone. People are like, you need to go to the gym. You've grown big. So today I stand up and do it. I will reply the next message after that.
And you're doing good for yourself.
Anything to do with my body, it's got nothing to do with you.
Don't comment on things that you can't change.
Exactly.
You can't walk up to someone and be like, oh my gosh, she's so ugly. What are you going to change about that? However, you can walk up to someone and say your zip is not up. you know, they can change that.
Exactly.
If you can't change it, you know, that goes for acne, that goes for, you know, body size.
Exactly.
And stuff like that.
Keep quiet. Keep your opinion to yourself. Choke
No
on
one
it.
wants it. You did choke. You did choke.
You know.
So yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Honestly, I think it actually went better than I expected. For people that are not prepped for it, I think we did really well. Thank you so much, Tanaka, for featuring on my channel. It's been honestly been great. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope there's someone who's watching this video that has taken something from what we said, something positive from what we said. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys will be back next week for another video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for the road to 1K. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.
Am I recording? And then the caption, my husband is coming.
Who's future husband? Please come.
If you're
through.
watching this, sweetheart.
You know,
Daddy.
he's waiting for you.
Daddy. Fancy. If God gives me your man, who am I to say no?
But true. Who am I? Just believe if you're still someone's boyfriend, you'll be stolen too. I've been there.
Okay, now the files are coming out.
What goes around
Comes around.